Your Excellency, I hereby present to you the following 18 students of National Defence College Uganda, all UPDF, who have successfully completed a one-year course of National Security Strategy and meet all the requirements for the award of the postgraduate certificate into bracket master's equivalent in National Security Strategy of National Defence College Uganda, and therefore qualify to append the post-nominal letters NDC against their names in all their official documents for your consideration. Geoffrey Walimbwa, Brigadier General Flavia Buikwe, Colonel Deus Romeo Ndiabaje, Colonel Ephraim Mugume,
I, General Retired Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the President of the Republic of Uganda and Commander-in-Chief of the Uganda People's Defense Forces, by virtue of the authority entrusted to me by the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda and the law governing the Defense Forces of Uganda, and on the occasion of the successful completion of the National Security and Strategy course in this National Defence College, do hereby confer on you the NDC from this 18th day of January, the year of our Lord 2023.
Next, Brigadier General Dr. Stephen Kusasira. Next, Brigadier General Peter Onzia Chandia. Next, Colonel Robert Mugabe. Next is Colonel Edith Nakalema with a bronze award, and her paper examined the strategic approaches adopted by Nigeria to defeat Boko Haram.
First of all, I congratulate the graduates on successful finishing this course. Congratulations. That's why Uganda is peaceful. And I would like to really advise other third world people stop dependence, because there's nobody who can know more than you on how you can defend yourself. It's a big mistake. You may not have all the resources, but the concept should be there, and you have the nucleus. You start with the nucleus, even if you don't have all the resources. Now, for the graduates, the army is moving well, but I think you need to emphasize on the issue of corruption, fighting corruption. Once you happen to be deployed, wherever you are deployed, make sure that corruption, which has been a problem in the civilian sector, does not come to the army. We have had some cases where we have some cases of corruption. Corruption is very dangerous for an army. If you steal fuel of the army, you steal supplies, you steal money, you are an enemy. You are an enemy of the army. So corruption must not feature. We have had a number of cases which have been. And then the other crucial area is training people under your command. Because the army is first and foremost for fighting. Everybody in the army must be a fighter and a leader of fighters, or a fighter and leader of fighters, or support for the fighters. Because among the graduates here, you had there is a doctor. Doctor may not fight, but he's supporting the fighting by treating people. So training, we don't want half-baked people anywhere. Because training makes people brave. If I'm confident of my weapon, of my skills, there's nothing that I would fear. Because I know that, okay, there are problems, but I will do this, I will do it, because I have my weapon and I have the skills to survive in the battlefield. When you have these armies running up and down, it's because they are not well trained. They are not well trained, also not well motivated. Otherwise, to dislodge a trained person in our terrain here, it's not that easy. And sometimes even the smaller, the fewer the better.
That this college comes now to cap the topmost tier of the joint professional military education requirements with added advantages such as the reduced cost of training outside the country, ability to imbibe our own historical experiences in our historic and strategic thinking, and developing capacity to improve our human resources. To paraphrase a common saying, Your Excellency, we have now learned to make our own strategic thought fishing nets, and thus don't need to ask for fish daily from somewhere else. We are our own strategic thought fishermen now. This in turn should be able to increase our forces' human resource capacity to support a whole war effort and other aspects of national building and national security. The knowledge acquired here, therefore, will be lauded as functional if it equips our products of today.
The National Defence College Uganda's mandate is to prepare selected senior military officers and government officials, as well as appropriate individuals from the private sector, from Uganda and elsewhere, for senior leadership and management roles. This is done by developing strategic understanding and the capacity for strategic thinking through rigorous analysis of the international security agenda, the levers that provide for security, stability, and prosperity, and the key tenets of leadership at the national strategic level. They have completed their one-year course on national security and strategic studies, and the study covered areas on national and regional security, policy formulation, implementation and review, strategic management and research. The studies were anchored on a Pan-Africanist setting. I wish to state that these 18 officers are also undertaking the Master of Security Strategy degree course of Makerere University, which they will complete in 2024, 1 year after leaving this place.